Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Clone Wars, you guys. Oh my goodness, this arc has been really crazy. I'm definitely very invested in it, and I have a few thoughts on where it might be going. Like, I know where everyone lands in the end, you know what I mean? But like, I don't even know about the details of the story. I have some theories, but first of all, I just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on YouTube today, I would love it if you could please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So, yeah, guys, essentially last episode what we had was kind of to me, it felt like sort of a highlight of just how much Palpatine is controlling both sides. And I know that, I have the awareness in my head, but like every once in a while it really gets driven home to me that he is literally writing this whole thing, both sides, then just like giving it a gentle push to watch it play out. Because like last episode, you know, I'm sure that the reason he encouraged Anakin to go after, you know, the killer, I'm sure it had to do with the fact that he really wants Anakin to embrace that side of himself that cannot let go of anything, that cannot move on from a traumatic event, that has to seek some kind of revenge or you know, kind of, I guess, a sort of justice in a way, but at, you know, what cost? Because we know that Anakin not being able to handle loss later on, and even in the past, has not been like a great thing for him. So, I mean, I know it's because of that, but like, really, dude, like, they just told you. Obi-Wan, like, literally just said, please, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, or whatever happens, like, do not send anyone in. He is in the middle of such a sensitive operation because they already, like Cad Bane in particular, already like really does not fully trust him. So it's just, the whole thing is just like, I know everyone's gonna be fine in the end. Like at the end of this arc, no one's gonna be dead, no one's gonna be like permanently injured, but they really do a good job of making you wonder like what the details surrounding that will be, you know. You really do get invested in like, I know no one's gonna die for real here, but I am curious to see, you know, this particular situation, how it's going to play out. So we had towards the end of the episode, you know, Obi-Wan, aka this person who he's masquerading as to get information. We know that he actually has an encounter with Anakin, and Anakin senses Obi-Wan, but I couldn't tell if, like, I don't know if Anakin really knows what's going on. He sensed Obi-Wan. He knows that he's still alive. I think that's just going to make him try harder. I don't think that he fully gathered. I mean, who would, just from that, you know, what was going on. And, you know, of course, Obi-Wan in disguise told him, just don't follow me. Just don't do anything. And he seems like, you know, he did gather that like something was going on, but he just doesn't know like what it is. And so I think he's just going to pursue it even harder personally. But you guys, there's one way to find out where we are headed with the story, and that is to jump right in to the next episode of Clone Wars. Let's do this.
Enough small talk. I want my money.
That makes two of us.
You shall have it. Perhaps much more. Both of you, if you would like to
Much
enter
more?
our friendly little contest.
Oh God, here we go.
He's
Wrong to deceive you. It was.
Thank you,
But much
Yoda.
at stake. There is.
Thank you,
So I was
Yoda.
right. Obi-Wan is still alive.
Yeah.
Skywalker. A powerful Jedi, you are. Yet unpredictable and dangerous, you can be.
That's
Both
true.
friends. And if
All the
you
more
leave,
reason to tell him.
help him, but his future uncertain is. Trust in Obi-Wan. We must.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. See, I feel like if they knew he was kind of unpredictable, I get on the one hand why they would have to keep it from him. Oh, he's gonna have. He's like, I've got to see this hat for myself. He's like, are you copying me, bro? He's like, it's mine now. He's just got a real thing for hats. He's just got a real thing for hats. I personally liked the one he was wearing a little bit better.
All 11 of you will enter what we call the box.
Guys, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is not gonna be... We're doing like some kind of horrible deathmatch tournament.
You say there is only one rule inside the box.
Okay.
There are no rules.
Oh, okay. It's like that. Oh, wow. You were... oh!
Breathe it, and you're dead.
Good thing you've got a helmet. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be quite a deadly game. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? But... oh! Now you gotta jump. Oh, okay. That was very well done. Yeah, don't get crushed. Don't get crushed.
Way out isn't up. It's down.
It's
The
down.
filters in my helmet can protect me for a short time. I'll scout a way out.
Okay. Obi-Wan just like trying to help here, like... Well, he's trying, I guess, you know, you would help Cad Bane in that instance because you're trying to, like, work with him. So maybe you're trying to just get some favor.
No casualties on the first chance. I guarantee you that will not be the case in the next.
Oh, God. What are the... They almost kind of look like lightsabers. Are they lightsabers? Oh, my God, guys. This is like a horrible video game. Actually, a pretty good video game, but a very deadly one. And there we go, first casualty.
About that one. Tell me what you know about this Rocco Hardeen.
He killed the Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi, but only with a sniper rifle.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He's gonna put this together real fast. He's gonna put it together real fast. Oh, there's the way out. How do we get there? How do we get there?
There's a pattern to the blades. Watch. That one's next.
He figured that out real fast.
I can climb.
Okay, yeah, there it does seem to be on a pattern. But I mean, like, Obi-Wan figured that out and, like, yeah, it's no surprise that he's going to attract some attention here. I mean, if he's supposedly someone who needed a sniper rifle to get the job done, I don't think anyone's gonna buy that he's, like, this clever.
Beginning to think he may be the best one to lead this operation.
Hardeen is crafty, I will grant you.
That's...
But let's see what happens when he is not the key to their survival.
Are they gonna split them up?
You must pass through my ray shield. The switch to turn it off is on the other side.
Oh, God.
Platform contains a highly electrolytic serum that will allow you to pass through the shield. However, it is toxic to all but one of you.
What? No, what a jerk move.
So it would seem.
And I mean, we're not gonna know who it's... How would you even do that? Make it toxic to everyone but one specific person. Unless it's has to do with maybe their species, I don't know. So we're just gonna give us...
I'll put you in charge. Does anyone know what this gas bag is saying?
I do. It can get us out of this.
He's just the smartest person in this room.
Part one. His blood can take the electrolytic serum.
Got it. Okay.
50-50. Depends on the blood type of the Parwa.
Oh.
Right.
He's like, how do you know so much about Parwans? It's a good thing nobody knew this particular individual that Obi-Wan's posing as before, because I feel like if anyone had met him, they'd know instantly. This person's way too smart to be him. Okay. Yeah, but, okay, if he passes through, is he actually gonna shut it off, though? Oh, he's trying to help him. You can't shut it off, you know? Because, I mean, they're only going to choose a certain amount of people. Maybe he'll be decent, though, and shut it off. Would you please? Oh, nice. Thank you. Cool. Let's go. Okay, let's go to our next death trap, please.
How did you know about it?
I used to kill Parwans for a living.
He's like, what? What'd you just say? Good cover, though. Good cover.
Perhaps I should put Hardin in charge of the mission.
But this was my plan. You promised me the lead role.
I mean, have you met
Have
Dooku?
one last test to change my mind.
Oh,
Do
God.
not fear, Count.
What's our final challenge? It's gonna be something horrific. Oh, yes, it's looking pretty horrific. Let me guess. These are gonna kill them, and everything above is gonna kill them, too. And they have to make a choice on how to get where they're going.
Withdraw.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, there it is. There gets okay. Well, whoo, we're gonna get toasty.
Hit the target.
This is gonna be interesting because this guy that Obi-Wan's posing as is supposedly a sniper person.
I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, why he's actually doing pretty well. Oh, all you have to do is miss by a little bit and into the fire. Brutal, very brutal.
If we miss the target, this platform gets smaller.
Uh,
There won't be any platform.
You're gonna have to use the Force on this one. You're like most definitely gonna have to use the Force. I don't know though. I mean, Obi-Wan's pretty. Yeah. Nice.
5 more hits. Let's see how good you really are.
Please use the Force. Please use the Force. Ah! Oh, now see. Oh, come on. Oh. Ah! He's out of ammo. What? That's not fair.
Shame.
That's not fair!
Charges. It's also important as a bounty hunter to be lucky, and your luck just ran out.
That's not fair. So you basically, everyone was set up to fail. Yeah. He won him over. He won him over. He won him over. Good job.
Defy maraudery by
Oh, shut up.
Gonna kill him? Do it like a man.
You heard him, Ivar. Show us what you are really.
Oh, you're the one on trial now. Oh yeah, he's gonna. Oh dang! I just feel like we're just making this other guy really, really mad and pushing him to like top himself with new and deadly things. He's like he put a lot of work into this.
Let's even the play.
Ooh! I think Dooku specifically wants to see more of this bounty hunter in action. Yeah, Obi-Wan's smart though. He's making sure to make it look.
Finish him, Hardin.
Here we go.
Very disappointing.
All due respect. I just want to do my job and get my money.
It is unfortunate that you leave. Tomorrow you will kidnap Chancellor Palpatine.
Okay.
Evolve will walk you through his plan. However,
I think his pride's a little hurt.
will be rotten by Cad Bane.
Okay.
All of you work for him now.
Awesome. Well, I gotta say, he seems like he's going to be a very strict boss. All right, you guys, that was so good. You know, just when I get worried that Obi-Wan is gonna make it look like it's too easy for him, because we know, like, he's incredibly powerful. Like, between just the fact that he's so cunning and smart, very strategic, really, like, I didn't mean to take away from, like, any of just Obi-Wan's natural combat skills, like, all Force stuff aside. You know, even if he couldn't specifically use the Force to, like, help him do things like aim at a target or something like that, which he may have been doing anyway. It's not like, I mean, once you're trained as a Jedi, it's not like the Force is just like an on-off switch, right? It's just something that's kind of like around you and always sort of with you. But I mean, not to take away from, like, even if he, like, couldn't use any Jedi skills whatsoever at all, like, he still has, like, a ton of great combat skills. But I was getting kind of worried there for a second that, like, okay, so I guess they weren't all really competing against each other so much, because we knew they were going to take a certain amount of people in the end, and anyone else would just be disposed of. But I kind of thought there was going to be a lot more of, like, backstabbing between people there to see, like, who could come out on top. And they actually, like, all seemed pretty on board with working as a team, which I was kind of surprised about. But I guess eventually, like, the plan was to take like a small team for this mission, so it wouldn't have really suited them at a certain point to, like, start working against each other. So but I was getting kind of nervous at first, because I'm like, Obi-Wan's helping a lot, he's saving people, he's, like, clearly the smartest person in the room. But I think that just all worked towards getting him to that next step. And I think he did balance that a lot with, like, doing some fighting that seemed a little bit more, like, raw and not as, you know, like, eloquent combat skills. You know, I don't know if I'm wording that correctly, but, like, in that end fight there with, I can't remember his name, but, you know, I noticed he was, like, kind of just brawling a little bit, and I'm like, that's good, that's good, that's good. Like, we don't want to raise suspicion too much. Although I think Dooku is already pretty suspicious about this whole thing. He notices there's something very different. That could just be he recognizes great skills and usefulness. It could be a little bit something more. I tend to think he's starting to, especially that end part where, like, he wouldn't kill the person. I'm like, I wonder if that's going to be a big tip off. But then again, I mean, like, just because you're a bounty hunter doesn't mean you're, like, some bounty hunters are, like, cold-blooded killers. It doesn't really mean that, like, all of them are just, like, you know, I mean, they're really in it for a job. So that could mean that you kill when you have to, or you're just not a big fan of it, but, you know, so I don't think his cover is in danger. He won over Cad Bane, at least to the point where Cad Bane gives a hoot if he lives or dies. Like, he has, at the very least, proven his usefulness, and I think that's good. You know, I wouldn't say that, like, Cad Bane is looking to have, like, a lifelong friendship with him. I don't think that was the point. I think the point was just to get to a point where, like, he had usefulness to Cad Bane to the point where, like, he's now going to be getting the intel that he needs and getting further into this mission as he needs to. So next is the actual plot, guys. Should be interesting. Again, like, I know where everyone lands in the end. I know that, like, Obi-Wan is going to be an actual character in this after, you know, this whole arc. So, and I know he survives. I know that there was a kidnapping plot. Like, he actually did get kidnapped, Palpatine. And I'm pretty sure that was how they started off. I think it was the third prequel, right? I don't know. They don't quote me on anything. But if you're watching, you're probably incredibly smart and you already know the answer to that. But I don't know if that's what this is, because we still have, like, 3 seasons left of Clone before that. So this is, I'm assuming, just another kidnapping plot. But I mean, how far are they going to get with it? I'm assuming with Obi-Wan here, it's going to be thwarted pretty quickly. But at the same time, just how icky is it that Palpatine is just like coordinating this whole thing? And we knew that he did that too in the kidnapping plot that takes place in the movie. Like, he's just coordinating the whole thing. What better way to throw suspicion off yourself? Not that there's really any suspicion on him whatsoever right now, but you know, he would seem least likely to arrange his own kidnap and possible murder. But then there it is. He's just been pulling all the strings from the start. So, all right, guys, that was great. It was very fun, very intense. Reminded me of a lot of other just like life and death game things that I've seen. I mean, take your pick. There's been so many that have been like that. But it was very, very fun. And it was fun to have that with the added tension of, you know, Obi-Wan trying to, you know, keep his cover and succeed on this mission. So, also, I will really, really quickly say that, you know, Yoda, I'm so glad that you finally at least let Anakin in on the fact that Obi-Wan is still alive. However, this does not build a lot of trust between Anakin in the council whatsoever, which, you know, we know that's going to play a much bigger role later on as well. And also, like, if you knew that he was volatile, and the whole point was, like, you kept him in the dark just to sell the reaction to, you know, okay, he really, really, really thinks that Obi-Wan has died. 5 minutes later, take him aside and tell him what's really going on. Like, if you know he's that volatile, how could you possibly not think that he's going to, like, not drop it and possibly get in the way of the operation? Let him sell the death, thinking that it's completely legit. And then, like, just tell him. Like, what's the harm? I don't know. I think they really dropped the ball on that one, guys. You know, I love Yoda. And I guess I'm fond of the rest of the council. I really like Mace Windu too. I mean, I'm fine with the council. I'm fine. Like, I have nothing against them, but at the same time, guys, you dropped the ball in this one. You really, maybe could have handled this better. At least, in the Anakin department, I guess. So, all right, guys, next time we really get into it. I mean, we're already pretty into it, but next time we really, really start getting into, like, the heart of this plot. I can't wait. I really enjoyed that episode. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.